Bianca is here.
Yay!
In so many ways. Congratulations, your debut album, Bianca. We've been waiting for this for a very long time.
Yes, thank you.
The last time we had a conversation, Bia, it was, I don't know if you remember, it was during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. We were on Zoom, and that was it. That was the last time. But then recently, do you remember I was trying to call you and troll you about the Celtics losing in the playoffs? Katrina, you are the basketball expert here. Plug it in, because Bia, I see her courtside.
Plug it in?
Yeah, plug it in.
Oh.
So, Katrina, we see Bia courtside
That's
having a
right.
good time. Should she be proud of the Celtics this year? Is there anything to be proud
Like
of?
this coming up year?
Yeah.
I feel like you coming in hot,
Yeah.
Ness.
She
Whoa!
a Celtics fan.
Attack!
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually a Warrior fan, and I don't know if you remember the Warriors beat the. I mean, we could.
Wow,
It's
Bia,
about
don't-
Bia.
look at
It's about
this.
Bia. It's
I
about
I
Bia.
feel like I'm getting double teamed. I
You
don't
are.
remember that.
But you know who we love on the team for the Celtics? We love Jalen.
Yeah,
so we
that's my
love
boy.
Jalen.
Shout out to JB. He's streaming now too.
It's so incredible. I gotta catch a stream. Have you watched any of the stream?
Yeah, he's funny on stream. I
Is he?
might go do a stream when I'm in Boston, maybe like next week.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the last time I tried to get a hold of you, but you were busy in the studio. So you couldn't, lend us any time at all. And you probably didn't want to hear us trolling you. But that's okay.
That was the real reason.
That's the real reason. But you were busy. You were on a plane. You were going to studio and working. So I assume all of that was for Bianca.
Yes.
It is finally here. How are you feeling in this very moment?
Oh, I feel grateful. I feel very like in tune and just like finally I'm ending a chapter, but I'm sharing it with like the world. So it's like all my hard work and just like the things that I've been trying to do intentionally musically is all coming to fruition right now.
By the way, I listened to every single song.
I
Every
love
single
that.
song.
Thank you.
Me and Katrina listen to every single song. So any song you bring up, I know what's going on.
Oh, fire.
And vice versa. Now, it takes me a second go round to catch a lot of what you're saying in it, right? Because you're rapping. And
Yeah.
what I did feel, can I tell you, you really wanted a well-rounded body of work. Am I wrong with my assessment?
No, you are so right.
I felt that. I felt you really wanting to give us substance
Yes.
and give us something that we can understand and feel you on.
Mm-hmm.
And
100%.
okay, so I'm on the
You're
right page,
you're
right?
so right.
Okay.
Like this was the first project, they asked me why I didn't put out an album before or like
Right.
a couple years ago, and like
Right.
when you had this song out or that song out, Whole Lot of Money in London.
Right.
At that time I felt like I could make bops and I could make songs that people would like listen to and have fun with, but I was transitioning into like also not wanting to just make bops but make songs that were intentional and that would like impact the world like when I'm putting them out. I wanted my legacy to stand on real legs. I didn't want just like bops for my songs, and this project was that for me for sure. Like I took my time with it. I tried to like really put out positivity into the universe and like what am I saying to young women? How do I want them to carry themselves? How do I want them to come? What type of woman do I want them to look to me as? So this project was very intentional.
Oh, I can feel it. Especially when I am gonna
October,
say something.
yeah, for sure.
So October, I hear it, and you're singing on it.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. There were a lot of
wasn't
moments I
expecting that.
caught myself like, oh, I wasn't expecting it. Oh, I'm not. That was a surprise.
Yeah.
I didn't know. So you've been holding out on us for a while. What made you finally open up, and were you nervous to sing on your debut album? Because, one, it's your debut album.
Yeah.
There's a lot of eyes on you. And then now you are sharing something that we didn't even know that you were doing a lot of in that way.
Yeah. I think like as I've grown in my like into the woman that I am, I'm a lot softer. I'm a lot more vulnerable. So I think in my creative process, it's been calling me to like pull from a different place, not just like, and that's kind of what this album is about. It's like about the juxtaposition between Bia and Bianca. And like Bia is like kind of who I feel like music calls me to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more like,
Yeah.
and then Bianca's kind of just like, well, this is me every day with my loved ones, with my family and friend, my man.
Yeah.
So like, you're gonna get a different energy. I wanted that to all shine through on this project because I'm still the same person,
Right.
but I can occupy two different spaces, like as a woman, as a boss, and also like as a soft woman. Because when we do both,
That's right.
it's a thing where it's like,
Yep.
we don't want you to be too much bitchy and bossy,
Right.
and we don't want you to be too
Lovey.
Too
and just
lovey
so
and, like,
clingy.
soft.
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
I feel like you gave us a really good balance. Like, I feel like you gave this, a little bit of that. And I was really, I was just impressed at the sound being unexpected. So if that is what you were trying to achieve
Yeah.
and just show your range
Yes.
of what you can talk about, what you can do, how you can rap, all of it. I feel like you're pouring your heart out into this, right?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
this is your debut album. 3 words to describe it.
That's a good one. Intentional, unapologetic, and powerful.
Oh,
I would say powerful.
why powerful?
Because I think that there's like something that happens as you go on through the project where it's like something that all of us go through of like, there's like moments of unsurety, and then there's moments of heartbreak, and then there's moments of things that is like kind of meant to like ruin your spirit or crush you, and then you kind of like wake up throughout different songs and you remember who you are. So I'm like, I feel like that's kind of like with any song I make, I want people to feel inspired. I want them to feel powerful. I want to put the battery in their back to do something that, like, after they turn it off, they're like, yeah. You know? So that's definitely what I would say.
Which song on the album would you say is the most emotionally revealing for you? Meaning, whether you were writing it or recording it, it brought something out of you.
October. October, for me, I cut that song maybe 3 or maybe even 4 years ago. And I was waiting for the right time that I felt like I could put it out and that it would speak to like who I am today. Even though I was still that at that time, but my music then wasn't where it kind of is now.
Right.
So I wanted this. That's why I led the project with this, because it was so important for me to like change the tone of music and what people expected from me musically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And the same goes for Sad Party, I would say, right?
That's my baby.
Why is it
on
your
the project.
baby?
Cause I was in it's my baby because that was that moment that I was telling you, where like feeling sad, I'm at the party, this is a real thing happening to me, and I poured that into the song, and I love the song. It was like almost therapeutic for me to get that off. And then you get to the rap section of the song. Any song that I can sing and rap on, I love. But
Right.
like once you get to that rap section of it, it's like, never be a first lip. I should have known that. Ooh, it's like, I had a friend that we went out to the club and something sad happened to her, a sad party. We came
Right.
home and she started singing the song. And that's when I knew, like, yes, you get it.
You get it. You understand. Some of the lyrics from it, you were talking about how you had no exes. You know, it is what it is. So is that how you deal in situations? Meaning you cut them off, you block them. How do you deal with an ex? Or do they just disappear?
Well, I'm mature, so like when I feel like when I'm ending something, I'm very like, all right, let's end this. Like, you go your way, I go my way. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not messy,
Yeah.
especially with relationships. But like I try not to be messy. You know, the boys get kind of messy sometimes,
Right.
but I try not to be messy, and I kind of try to carry myself with grace in all situations that have
Sure.
to do like relations. So
Yeah.
that's just kind of like what that is for me. Like, I just kind of move on gracefully in all situations, and I don't have exes because like I don't hang out with my exes. I don't talk to them. Like, I don't keep contact. It's like
Yeah.
once I'm done and I close that chapter, it's over with. I know my worth.
Yeah. I was wondering if you're the type of person that, could be friends with an ex. I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah,
To
I don't-
me. But that's me. I'm like, an ex is an ex for a reason.
Like, yeah, I might give it a try. Like, if I really love him,
Right,
I might
sure.
be like, oh, let me try to work this out. But then, like, like I know you got to know your worth, girl.
That's
like,
right.
Some girls don't be knowing their worth. Like,
Yeah, it's
gotta
hard.
get up out of there. It's not worth it. It's not worth your peace
at all. Which takes us to One Thing, your other song. Now, you are showing love to, obviously, the one, the only Miss Lauryn Hill on it. Tell us about her inspiration on you and about this song and what you want people to take away from it.
It's crazy because I don't think I realized certain women's influence on me until later.
Oh, interesting.
Like when I was listening, like as a young girl, to Lauryn Hill, I don't think I realized what she was doing for me musically, or even Nicki. Like there's certain songs that I go back and I listen to and I'm like, Missy Elliott, there's certain songs that when they're saying certain things and certain lines and bars in those songs, I didn't realize how it's affecting me at that time. Now fast forward years later and I'm like, I'm knowing my worth, I'm a woman. Songs like That Thing, it pans out to be true.
Right.
Like you hear songs like that as a kid and you're like, that thing, and you're not thinking of like, what is she talking about?
Right.
I wanted something like that. Like I wanted music that was gonna make people or make younger women like know their worth and like have more integrity. I care about things like that.
Yeah. I like trifling. I mean, I feel like that's you giving game, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, like this situation, you know, you're talking about having a conversation with another woman, you know, who's pressed about like what her man is doing. And instead of like pouncing and destroying her in the song, you're like, hey, this situation is not good, right?
We've all been there at one time in our life.
1,000%. Yeah, but you didn't take it to a different place of like, you know, like you could have not taken the call. You could have not, you know, when you listen to the song, you'll understand what we're saying in this moment. But what was it about trifling? What message was important for you in that?
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. Shout out to Trifling, Biggie influence, Nicki influence, Warning. Like that for me, just I'm a student of rap. I love rap. So
you hear it on this. That's right.
So it's like that song, I wanted to flip that in a way where it's like it was a different conversation, but still kind of paying influence to the flow.
Right.
When I cut that song, I was in a place where I really wanted women to hear that and to end the project off with that outro.
Yes.
And I wanted them to know, like, your enemy is not another woman. Like, our issues are never another woman. Like, I'm never gonna have smoke with another woman over what a man does. So, like, it's really for us to kind of like, if it happens once, it's gonna happen again. You gotta know how you want to carry that.
Right.
How you want to run your program.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so are you the go-to in your friend group, like where everybody comes and talks to you about their relationship? Or who is the go-to?
I like to say I give really sound advice, but I'm a lover girl.
Yeah.
So like when I'm in it, I'm like, I'm in it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm here.
Like when I'm in it. You gotta pull me out of love. But, But when it comes to like my friends, like we all give really good advice and we're all really genuine with each other. So like they all give me advice. I give them advice. It's very genuine. Like it's very like, we don't let each other look stupid, but we also believe in love.
Yeah.
So I'm not the friend that's gonna tell you, break up with him. He's not shit. But I'm more the friend that's gonna tell you like, okay, girl, how many times are we gonna
do this?
How many times do you want to do this?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
At some point.
Yeah. We gotta figure this out. Yeah. Do the same thing over and over is insane.
Do what makes you happy.
Right. At the end of Trifling, we hear the classic Nicki Minaj on stage when she's going off. And what made you want to use that part? You know, where she's talking about, you know, people being intimidated by a queen, and you know Barack needed Michelle, and like it's such an iconic message that always shows up on my TikTok. Like it always shows back up everybody using this. What made you want to use that at the end?
That's my girl.
Yeah.
And I love her down, and what she said there stays with me forever. Like it's like a lot of men would rather be with a weak woman or a woman who doesn't stand for anything because she might let him go and do certain things, or she might go for anything. But when you have like, when you care about yourself, when you have integrity, you don't go for anything.
Right.
So I felt like there's like a weird thing going on with culture right now, whether that be because of music, whether that be because of social media, and people see relationships and they value and they see the things that they think is supposed to be for the wrong reasons.
Right.
It's like, I'm never going to stay in a terrible situation for
a look,
a
this,
look,
a
or
post,
this. You
or
get
whatever.
a post, a bag, a thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you gotta love yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like that message was to the point, and it let men know, like, I'm not a weak bitch.
Did Nicki hear Trifling yet?
She hasn't. I kind of want us to surprise her with that.
Oh, I want to know what she thinks about it.
Yeah, I think
Does
she's
she
gonna
know
like
that you're
it.
even using her message?
She has to, because I have to send it, you know, to
to get it
cleared. Yeah, so I'm sure she's maybe heard it, if anything, by now, but I think she would respect and appreciate the message, because she's like that, you know.
Yeah.
She's not going for anything.
Right. Yeah, for
I
sure.
stand with the women that's not going for anything.
Right. Oof. Okay, so you have a song called Plus 44. I assume that is the code that you need to call London, right?
Yes.
Look at me.
You're so good.
I'm trying.
+44.
Yeah. Now, also the beat on that. I like it. When people hear this, they'll understand this, I believe, this conversation even more, because we're really talking about sonically what you are doing here, right? And giving us, yes, different songs, different just expectations. So in it, again, I'm sure, because I've only listened to it once through,
Yeah.
there are more things that are going over my head. I'm putting that out there. But I did notice one interesting line where you said, "Can you dig it like Stefon?"
Oh my God, that's so funny, because somebody just asked me about that line.
Okay, so
Yeah, no, you're not
okay,
the
we're
only
okay.
one. That and to be real, I cut that line before this whole like situation had
sure.
even happened. So yeah, I got a little TikTok on like when I actually cut that song like live in the studio. So yeah, that wasn't even to dig. It was just actually a bar. Like, I really rap. I don't know if like, don't let it go over your head. Like,
Right. Okay, so but that's good to know, because you know, once this is, everybody's going to dive into it, they're going to assume you're saying this because of the current moment, but you've been working on this body of work
yeah.
for a while now.
Yeah, no, like that definitely, if I'm being shady, I'll say it and people will know. I'm very
Yes.
direct with my shadiness.
We've seen.
But that no, I talk about current events. I love sports. I talk about sports.
Yes.
I talk about tons of things in my songs, double entendres, you know.
Yeah. No, and to be honest, listening to the album, I think I was expecting you to go all the way at Cardi. I was, right? Because of the moment.
Yeah.
Not knowing you, right? And the work that you've been doing for years, I wouldn't have expected it. I'm talking about this current moment right now,
Yeah.
because of her song, her album. I would have thought that, but it is not. And now, again, I only listened to it one time through.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel, I could be wrong, you could correct me, I didn't feel like it was intentionally, I'm going to go at her constant. Or am I missing something?
No, why would I? I don't care about anybody that much to get up and dedicate my life to like, oh, let me get at her. Like,
Yeah.
no way, bro. That's crazy. But I have like, you know, I did have like moments where I went to the studio. I'm like, how do I want to address this? Do I want to respond? Do I want to drop it? Do I want to put it on my album? Do I want to keep it off my album? And ultimately, it just became to like, I would be doing a disservice to myself. With how hard I worked, and the people that I worked on this album with are so incredible, so talented. Tyler, ICU, Khalil, Becky G. Like, I would be doing a disservice if I made this album about a rap beef.
Right.
With like the talent and like the musicality that's on this album is like really top tier. Like, that would be stupid. I can always address it after. Like, I can
Right.
always drop it. Not
Right.
drop it, but I just think that my frequency right now is on some like,
Yeah.
I could address it, but
Yeah.
I just feel like it's like a little beneath me because that was a year ago for me. So now this album was coming out on 10/10 either way, whether she dissed me or not.
And that's really, truly what I was trying to get at, is that this album was going to happen regardless. And so, what did you initially think when you did hear Cardi's Pretty and Petty? When she is talking clearly about you, she too is addressing it. Like, were you like, oh, this is exciting? Like, do you like the competition? How did you view it when you heard it?
I was like, oh, I'm glad she got that. I'm glad she felt like she could get that off. But but overall, like, for real, I knew it was coming because, like, this is rap. I'm competitive. So, like, I diss you, you diss me, but you diss me, I diss you. It's like,
right.
It was like a thing that we know what the reasons were and why it was all happening. So I like, it's part of the game.
Right.
It doesn't really, like, make me feel no type of way other than, like, it's not true. Like, there's things on there that's like, and what am I supposed to do? Keep rapping with Partisan? I gotta, like, let that go. If she want to get on the stream or she want to, like, get in the booth with me in the real life and, like, really rap and do it for real, like, I would do it.
Would you?
Yeah, I would do it because I write on the spot. Like, when this all happened, it happened for me in 24 hours. As soon as I cut that disc,
you talk about Sue Me.
Yeah.
You talk about Sue Me.
As soon as I dropped Sue Me, Let It Go, that all happened. She said my name on live, Sue Me, 24 hours.
Oh. Okay, because you know what? I think the timeline...
Like, me, I washed my hands. Like, as soon as I cut that, it was like, okay, I got my shit off. Now, you feel like you have to get your shit off, cool. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you and the writer for over and over. This is a year later.
And I think, like, what you took, even with her song, Pretty and Petty, you kind of, I don't want to say made light of it, but you use it in your promo, right?
Yeah, I
like,
did.
where you're like... Clearly, she's talking about you. Does someone know 5 of your songs? You're using that to promote the album, posters. Like, it didn't seem like, I don't want to say hurt your feelings, but it didn't seem like it did that to you.
I'm super, like, I'm a Leo, so...
What does that mean?
Like,
Tell me
we're like real unbothered. Like, we really don't... If it doesn't affect my day-to-day...
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that girl.
Yeah.
I'm not that girl.
How did everybody around you feel when they did hear Pretty and Petty? Were they like, Bia? Or do they know your energy and they're kind of like, all right?
None of us even listened to it, like, the whole song. We just heard, like, clips. We were just like, oh, okay, we see the clips, but really, like, it's kind of split. Like, I got some friends and people on my team that's like, oh, you need to get to the studio now and you need to go fire off on her. And then I got other people that's like, no, like, you're so not on. I'm so happy right now, so peaceful. Like, everything in my life is beautiful. Yeah. So for me to bring on that energy, I feel like I could go back to the studio and it would keep me in that same low frequency conversation that I don't want to be in for the next year or 2 years. It's like,
yeah,
I would rather find a better way to do it. But
oh yeah, I mean, what made you want to put Sue Me out? Because I think for a lot of us, we're filling in the blanks in our mind. So I never understood, and that's just me, like, I think it's important to understand that because I think it gives the full picture.
There were similarities between my album, Really Her, and her song Enough, and different things that the fans were pulling and bringing to my attention.
Okay, so you're taking us back to what initially caused this
That was the
situation.
only thing it was about for me. People try to make it about, like, oh, she redid the Missy Elliott song. I didn't care about that because that's a song that everybody flips. So, like, for me, it was the similarities between the creative because I'm not a machine. I'm a one-band show. So it's like, when I'm writing the songs and I'm doing the creative and I'm doing stuff with my small team and we doing it with a smaller budget on a smaller platform, whatever the case may be. And even if it's unbeknownst to her that that's what I'm doing in my brain and somebody brings it to her and says, oh, we're going to do this. Like, you have to know that this happens to artists every single day. Mm-hmm. It's not even about her. It's about that you have smaller artists or artists who don't have as big of a platform and their creative gets reworked by bigger artists. And instead of those bigger artists being like, oh, yes, I did rework that creative, or yes, oh, I didn't know that we stole that creative. Because it's happened numerous times. It's not just me.
Sure. Like,
I could pull out 5 songs that she did it to. So it's like, let's just be real about that. The issue for me is a creative issue. It has nothing to do with that. So when I take my talents to the studio and I start rapping about you and you start rapping about me, I'm going to rap about what I know or what people say is like, oh, she's on your I'm on your ass the same way you on mine. And this is what I say, like, I can go get on your ass again. But it's like, girl, enjoy your pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Go enjoy your pregnancy. I don't want to get on your ass again, say something that's going to hurt your feelings, make me look like the bad guy because I'm talking about somebody with a baby. Like, no, that's not the energy I'm on, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want that to come back to me. My mother didn't raise me to be dragging a pregnant lady.
Yeah, no, that's
out.
Yeah. No, and I think it's, you know, the clarity that you're explaining, I think is like the first time for me understanding that. But you are the bad guy. Listen to Bianca, you'll understand.
And I'll be that. Like,
right?
I'll wear that because that's what I signed up for. Like, this is rap. Mm-hmm. This is not like, what do I look like? Mm-hmm. Like, this is what we, everybody goes through this. It's not like a, whoa, it's me. Mm-hmm. You know?
But you know what? I appreciate that you came here today. Your team didn't ask me to not talk about anything. They didn't censor me.
No.
They didn't say, hey, she doesn't want to, you didn't, I really appreciate that because I've seen it happen time and time again. So I really respect you explaining what it is and what caused this tension at this point. And maybe I'm, you know, now that I am a mom and I'm a bit softy, do you see like a world where this can be put behind you, or a world where, not that it's like tension all the time, but a place where you guys can have a conversation? Because with even that situation that you just explained, couldn't that have been like a, hey, let's talk on the phone and figure this out?
It started on the phone, and she called me screaming like 15 times back to back. So it's like, once that respect is out the window. Like,
but the yelling was because of sue me.
No, the yelling was because I liked the tweet. For the similarities between the creative.
I get it. Okay.
So you want to hold and like shut smaller artists down and bully them out there how they feel or out of their creative that you stealing from. So it's like, you can't bully everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's a real truth to what's going on. Mm-hmm. And like at the end of the day, I'm not that person that's gonna like dwell in it because my album's out. There's way better music. I make songs every day.
Right.
So it's one thing for me to address it, but it's nothing for me to harp on it. And it's like, I don't care to be friends with people that like that. Like, I don't care to be on good terms with people that record conversations and phone calls and like that spin narratives to sell music. I don't do that. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not my MO. My MO is to be here, put my good into the world, do community, philanthropy, make great music, touch the people, and move on.
You didn't feel bad though on Sumi saying those things? Like when I just listened to it again, I was like, ooh, ow. Like,
no, I didn't feel bad because I didn't tell a lie. So, and if you see, where's the lie?
Yeah.
I didn't feel bad. And the only thing that I'll say is like, you know, people try to say I spoke about her kids. I didn't speak about her kids. I didn't speak negatively about her kids. I spoke negatively about her, but I used their names because that's rap. It's wordplay. It's a metaphor. Even if those weren't her kids' names, the bars would have still worked. So like, okay, noted. That's the only part that I see. But we see when people talking about people's kids online all week. That wasn't that. So for that to try to spin that and be like, oh, she was talking about my kids. I wasn't talking about her kids. Like, you know I wasn't talking about your kids. Like, so it's, yeah, I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah.
Bianca's all that 10-10.
Do you get worried about all this, like overshadowing your work at all? And the reason I asked that, mind you, I know obscure songs that you've previewed online, right? I'm like, yeah, remember that one song you previewed? Can you release it? But someone who's not like me, who's just like tuning in and watching things, they might not know the years of your work. I didn't even, like, they might not know your working relationship with Pharrell.
Yeah.
They might not know all of that. And you're like, hey, hold on, there's more to me than just this moment.
Yeah.
And that's not discrediting that there are real things going on, right? Like, clearly. But do you ever get concerned?
I think it's natural to want to be in control of your destiny. I think when I get concerned, it's more so a concern of my destiny. Like, how am I in full control over my future? But as far as like worried or concerned, I don't, because I have discernment, and like I pray a lot. I'm so in tune with like God, what my message is. So I really feel like she, as bad as she wanted to hurt me with this situation, she only helped me because she only have people looking up and seeing like, okay, what is it about this girl? Or like, what's her music? Like, what are her 5 songs? Like, it's like people are only gonna, so I don't have no hate in my heart. Like, I'm not mad about the situation. Like I said, this is part of the game. Like, this is, you rap about me, I rap about you, and it goes on. I don't feel like, no.
It's a sport to you.
Yes, for sure.
I think that's important to hear. Because I think, again, people online don't know, but you're looking at this like, okay, like, hey, who's going to win? Who's going to battle? And by the way, you guys didn't invent competition in rap. Like, this has been going on for
we didn't.
a very long time. Now, on a positive note, because I know that is where you want to stay, because I could just hear it in this body of work. What is something positive about Cardi, her work ethics, or anything that you see? Take out everything that else is going on. But the work, like, is there anything that you see that you're like, hey, I think this is great. You're doing a good job.
I think she's a great mother. And I think, like, I celebrate women who are great mothers because I had a great mother. Like, my mom was that girl. She was a strong woman. She was a hardworking woman, but she also, she didn't take no shit. So I love women who are able to have that balance in like mother and so
it's hard, man.
Like, yeah, I'm a girl's girl overall. Like, if you know me in real life, I have so many girlfriends. Like, I've never been in a rap beef in the last 10, 15 years. This is the only rap beef I've ever been in. Like, I'm friends with so many girls. So it's like, this is so out of the norm for me even.
Yeah.
But I'm standing on business when it comes to my art because that's all that matters to me. Like, this is what I'm here for. Mm-hmm. If I didn't do that, what type of artist would that make me? When I'm in there writing everything, slaving everything, putting people on, working with producers, I'm creating in there from scratch.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel your energy about protecting your art.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, why do you feel like that's something that you don't see happening a lot anymore?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Like, I think that there should be some level of gatekeeping in music. Like, I don't think that music should be as saturated as it is right now, but I do feel like people should be able to express themselves and create. But I just feel like, there's like the term industry plants or whatever it is. Like, you shouldn't even have certain artists in the conversation with other artists when it comes to creation of like art. It's like, some people are just here to make their money, be famous, and put their songs. And some people are here to really, like, put art into the world. And, like, I'm not here to be the most famous. I'm not here to be, like, there's certain things that I don't want from fame. And, like, I'm okay with where I'm at because I love peace.
That's so interesting to me. Because
it's like a J. Cole, like.
Yes. And you literally are taking the words out of my mouth because we heard your song with J. Cole, London. How did that come about really quick? Because I love that. I love that you care so much about the art. Not saying you don't want to get compensated for your work.
For sure.
Hold on, everyone.
I love money and clothes.
Like, hello, but the art comes first. So speaking of someone who has that kind of integrity, who cares so much about the art truly and staying true to their self, is J. Cole. When you worked with him on the London, how did that happen? Because that's like not a light thing, by the way.
Yeah.
And also, again, surprised you did not use that moment then to release, like just go on a blitz of music. But again, it goes to show that you were mindful of, hey, let me take my time. Let me get the music where I want it to be.
Yeah.
So how did that even happen?
He had hit me to go to he had somebody to tell me to go to the studio for a different song. So he wanted to put me on a complete different song. I cut a verse for something when I went there and met him. Mm-hmm. And then when I was on my way out, I was like, hey, can we play you something real quick? I want to play you the song that I really love right now. We played it in London. And he was like, I love this song. It's my new favorite song.
Oh, my God.
So then like a week later or something like that, I was like, hey, I just sent the song like, hey, just sending this. Like, if you need something to listen to, you can have this song. Like, just to like keep it fresh on his mind.
Right.
And then he was like, like he had said like, oh, can I take a stab at this? And we were like,
take a stab at
it. Like, you can have it. Like, course. So, yeah, then he came back like a week later with 36
Crazy.
bars of just the best rap. I wanted to go recut my verse, and he was like, no, leave your verse the way it is. We love it. It's fun. And I was just like, no.
No, let me
I didn't know you
redo
were
it,
getting on
please.
this song. That was a reference. So yeah, that was a cool moment. But he taught me a lot. Like just watching him, you see how he handles like balance,
Yes.
and like family and
Oh,
like
yeah.
just things, and that's inspiring to someone like me who's like I'm a how you say, like an introvert, extrovert.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm super.
Really?
Like, I'm really outgoing, but I'm like sit in like a corner and like to be by myself or be with my two friends and be in the house.
Oh
and,
my
like,
gosh,
be with my
me,
man
me.
and just like
all day. Yeah.
very introverted.
I want to play a fun game called Bianca or Bye. So I'm going to give you a scenario and you answer Bianca if you're with it or Bye if you're not, okay?
Okay.
A man who still lives with his mom.
Bye.
Flying a man out.
Bye. I mean, unless it's like, if it's like something you're celebrating him and you're doing something nice for your man.
Yeah. Oh, you're such a romantic, right?
Like, you know,
there.
if you're
Yeah.
like surprising your man, boom, you surprise him somewhere, like, send you, see there.
Yeah.
But like, no.
No.
Bye.
Okay. How about publicly posting your man on Instagram?
Depends how, like, we in the thick of it? Like, are we like in it?
Right.
Or is this like a new thing?
Let's say kind of in between.
Are we in it?
We're in it.
You're in it, Bianca.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Matching tattoos with your
Bianca.
boyfriend. Oh, do you have any?
No.
Okay. Going through phones.
Bye.
Splitting the bill on a date.
Bye.
You hesitated right there.
No, because I was thinking about another question you asked previously.
Okay. So you're going to, okay. How about dating someone who already has kids?
That's Bianca.
Yeah. They're open to it.
If I mean, at this big age, who doesn't have kids?
Right. For real. Yes.
I wouldn't like say no because of that. I wouldn't say bye, you know?
Yeah. Okay. A man who listens to all your music but doesn't buy a ticket to your show.
Bye.
How about wearing a full beat to the gym?
Not a full beat, but like,
No.
I like a little gloss and
Yeah.
like sometimes a little lip liner.
Yeah.
Sometimes I fill in my brow for the gym.
You are too
No,
good.
I will.
Do you really?
My brow for sure. I won't even like, you gotta beat me out the house without a brow.
Yeah.
Drag me by my hair to get me out the house without a brow. Are you crazy? I know my man is fed up with me. Hold on, I just gotta do my brows.
Yeah. Are you in a relationship right now?
Oh, girl.
Oh, okay. All right. Is there a song on Bianca dedicated to this person?
Not on this project, but I would say my later projects I'll put out later. I have an R&B thing, R&BIA.
I was gonna say you talked about that
Eventually.
a while ago. What happened?
No, I'm going there. That's why I have Crazy on Bianca.
Yeah.
And I have October.
Yeah.
I have songs that's like letting you know my
You're
next
gonna
era
bridge
is
it.
my soft girl era.
You're gonna bridge it. Yes.
My
Yes.
next era, I'm in love.
Bia, I am so happy that you came through today. Congratulations on your album. Thank you for being honest and just being open and having, a real conversation. And I know it's not easy because I know you're going from place to place and everybody's asking you just a lot of questions because of everything that's going on. So I appreciate you taking the time to be here and really giving us a deep dive about the music. I listened to every single song. Hold on, I have a couple other favorites. I like Crazy. Wait, hold on. I'll save NWFA was
True tea.
there's a lot in it. I'll say that. I got to go back and listen to it. I did it again. Out of all the songs, this was just probably the most timely, I would say, like in what was going on. But as far as the body of work, even We On Go with Ferg,
Yes.
like there's so much on here. Bad Guy. I don't know what it was about Bad Guy, but there was,
It's that like,
Yes.
That Biggie,
Yeah,
Foxy,
I hear
Shine flow.
Yes.
Like,
I'm so glad you said Foxy.
Yeah, I love her.
Foxy.
Shout out to Foxy. She's always been so sweet to me.
God, who have you let anybody else listen to the album before it came out?
Really, just like, it's so crazy. Just the homies. Like, we've been in our own world with this album, and it's just been crazy because he said it to me today. He's like, I think you sometimes forget how good this album is because you've had it and you've been listening to it every day. He's like, but when people hear it for the first time, they're like blown away between the musicality and like the collectiveness of it.
And he as in Oliver.
Oliver, yeah, my bestie manager, homeboy, brother, my African brother.
Yeah, and you know what? That happens. So what we're hearing, I'm like stuck on every song, like, oh, this, and you've been probably listening to these songs over and over. Your favorite song on the album?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Do I have to pick just one? Maybe three?
Three. We'll do three.
Okay, I'll go October, Sad Party, and NWFA. Just because, and it changes every day, but those right now,
in this moment, today,
very relatable.
Okay, so when you go courtside again,
you want to come?
Don't forget me.
No,
that's all I'm gonna say. Just don't forget about me. Yeah, look it up, Katrina.
You trying to go like soon?
Anytime.
Okay.
Listen, I couldn't even get you on a call. You're the one who's busy. You're the one in the studio. You're the one getting music
for
out.
you can get me on a call. You can call me direct.
Okay, thank you.
For sure.
Literally, we were waiting. I was like, oh man, but I love this for you, and you know that people have been waiting on a body of work from you for a very long time.
Yeah.
So what I'm mostly happy about is that you're proud of this body of work.
Super, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this, seeing how you are lighting up, talking about this album, what it means to you as an artist, as a visionary, as a creative,
as a woman.
Yeah, and seeing how you feel about that. That excitement, it's so rare nowadays, like how you're holding true to this, right? And like the integrity behind, hey, I want to put a good project out, you know? 16 songs on here. It's a lot of songs.
Yeah. And I could have even went more. Like we were like to the last minute, like, oh my God, did we chop it at 16? And they fought me to take it up to 16. I wanted it at like 12, 13.
How does success look like for you now with this out? Like, what do you want, or what are you hoping for? Or do you not even think of that in that way? Like,
I don't.
Yeah.
Scary. I know that's scary because like of course I want to hit the goals that, like, you know, those music goals. Like, I want a #1 album, and I want those things that people tell you you're supposed to have as a top tier artist. But more so, like, what's more impactful to me lately is when I go outside or when I meet real people.
That's right.
And I'm feeling it in real life. It's a different thing. Like, it's a different energy when people come to you and they tell you, like, no, thank you for that. You helped me get through that divorce. Or like, you made me feel like, I've had some real moments crying with women, like, and being like, no, I'm doing the right thing. Or when I have girls that come up to me and tell me, thank you for not getting your body done, I go back and forth with that. And even me, I'm a girl that's like, one day I might get my body done today, tomorrow I might not. But it's like, I want to have that, I don't want you to feel like you have to. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm that example, fine. But I just want to be like, just true to myself at all times.
Congratulations. Bianca is here. And when are we going to the game, Katrina? Hold on, Oliver. Hold on.
October 24th, the Celtics play the Knicks in New York.
Okay.
Okay, we got a couple games. I've heard. I don't know, Bob.
I would never go to the Knicks stadium.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's so what?
I'm just kidding.
Bia.
I'm just kidding. You know,
kidding, jokey joke. But how hard do you go for your team?
I'm hometown girl. Boston is like, you know, Massachusetts in general. I go hard for the whole state because we only have so much.
Yeah.
So it was only about 5 of us. So it's like, if not me, then who?
Then who? Bia, congratulations. Don't let it be this long before I see you again.
I won't.
I don't like that. I don't like that the last real conversation we had was during the pandemic. I don't like I have to wait to see snippets online of you in the studio before you give us a body of work. I don't
You
like
can literally
that.
FaceTime me at any
Okay.
time, and I'll sneak previews to you.
Please. Please.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go.